undying grounds. Blue guardians down the heart, lights and fury in the sky. Zoids leads the iron pride. Oh, thunder sound of drum, roar stand steady, battle floor. Blue guardians fight for peace, red witches stir the beast. Colossal Triceratops, Zoid now stand. The Madthunder drive the empire from our land. Magnesia drill horns for the final charge. To pierce the Death Star, your crew is large. The Zenaba, the Senpai's ultimate Zoid. To save the Republic, Frightening must be destroyed. Madthunder, Triceratops, Zoid of steel. With bright red eyes and chopping jaws he won't kneel. Magnesia drill horns spin, grind, roar and squeal. Trust the Death Star and breathe to heal. Madthunder, Triceratops, Zoid of steel. With bright red eyes and chopping jaws he won't kneel. Magnesia drill horns spin, grind, roar and squeal. Crush the Death Star and bring to heal. Madthunder needs science to survive the fight. Deathsaurus charge, particle guns spews light. E-shield barrier will keep his power at bay. So Madthunder can close in and seize the day. The Titans face off on the battlefield. One shall stand, one shall fall. Sweat blood left spilled. Deathsaurus fires, his energy beams strong. Madthunder charges to right the empire wrong. Madthunder, Triceratops, Zoid of steel. With bright red eyes and chopping jaws he won't kneel. Magnesia drill horns spin, grind, roar and squeal. Trust the Death Star and breathe to heal. With E-shield active, Madthunder connects. Magnesia drills pierce as E-shield protects. Down falls Deathsaurus and a box will dashed. Madthunder wins the day. The Empire hopes crashed. Madthunder, Triceratops, Zoid of steel. With bright red eyes and chopping jaws he won't kneel. Magnesia drill horns spin, grind, roar and squeal. Trust the Death Star and breathe to heal. Madthunder, Triceratops, Zoid of steel. With bright red eyes and chopping jaws he won't kneel. Magnesia drill